What's up, fellas? Mark Parson, cornerback pro, former NFL cornerback, the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints, and now I'm coaching you guys up. So number one, we're gonna talk about a 7-on-7 clip right here. So these are high school guys. But number one, understand this, man. Everybody who goes to this channel, this ain't a quick fix. This ain't like a quick, oh, I'm gonna learn everything all at once, man. That's why I have so many videos out. We break it down. So if you're in a rush, understand the importance of patience. Because some people are like, man, Mark, your videos are too long. Look, it ain't if you can't sit down and have the patience, then it ain't for you. Man, this is an art. Okay? So I'm teaching the art of football and the art of life on here. All right, just want to give y'all a heads up, man. This ain't just some quick fix. Oh, I can get a technique, because you ain't gonna perform it well, and you're gonna be a. They used to call it mental midget, but midget is not politically correct. So you're not willing to put in the time and the effort and the investment in what it takes to be great. So it ain't for you. But the real students always come back with, I watched all, like I told you, man, I'll never forget. My boy Tucker, he played college ball. He was a college football player. He literally watched every single video and took notes. All right? He took notes, man. He got better. He's learning. So understand that, man. That's what it's about. That's how you're going to get better, all right? Having patience and all that good stuff. So understand that. All right, so check this out. We're going to go over a clip. I want y'all to watch it. We're at the cornerback. So we got a cornerback. Looks like some 7-on-7 tournament or whatever, school against school. It doesn't matter. We go out and dominate every time, but you got to know what ball looks like. So the cornerback receiver, we're going to watch it 3 times. I feel like I did this video before, but I saw it again on Max Prep's Instagram, and I was like, yo, we got to play this again. So watch the technique at the beginning. Watch how long it took for this play to happen. It's the longest developing slant that I've ever seen in my life. Then watch the end of it. So we're down in the red zone. 7-on-7, it doesn't matter. We cover guys. I don't care if it's 1-on-1, 7-on-7, team ball. We cover guys. All right, so check this out, fellas. Let's go straight to the technique. So you high school guys, I talk about how you need to be watching ball. Watch cornerbacks in college. Watch cornerbacks in NFL. Look, you would never see a cornerback. You would never, ever see a cornerback doing this right here. Look at our technique. So in our stance, look, he has a super wide split. We're down in the red zone. So what do we make sure that he will not run? We talked about this. Okay, he cannot catch a slant on me. He can't. No inside breaking routes. I'm all over it. Now I'm gonna shoot another video talking about this, because you can get got on double move, so your eyes got to be right. But at the end of the day, they're not going to run any slants on us. If this is the end zone, we don't backpedal into it. So what kind of slants do we need to do? So if we're playing off man, we still can square up. We're going to be inside. We can use what we call settle feet. It's an actual technique, which I have done a video on. Settle feet. So you're still going to be parallel. Okay? Still going to be square to the receiver. You're going to be inside shade. You can buzz your feet. You're not going to backpedal, because then you'll be in the end zone. All right, so you buzz your feet, your eyes are glued on him. Okay, let's say your eyes are glued on him, and when he tries to make that inside breaking route, he has to go through you, but you're not gonna be cocked like this. So you notice he's probably thinking like, okay, I'm gonna protect my inside, so I'm gonna be cocked like this. That's not how you do it. Notice that he still gets the inside breaking route on him. Look at this. But now it's just hard for you to turn. Okay? Another thing, when we are going for a breakup, you never want to go with this arm. Look how he's going for the outside arm, and we talk about that. Like this arm right here, so his left arm, since he was the right corner, you're not going to break it up that way. And if you, let's say you are in better position to break it up, you got to make the play or it's a touchdown. At least you always want to go with that inside arm right here, because at least you can secure the possible tackle, especially in the field. And then you can reach longer. But again, he's not in good position at all from the from the jump. So number one, stance. You should never ever at cornerback stand like this. This is not a stance for us. You can do the shuffle technique where, and I don't recommend that down here. Obviously, you're gonna either do press or settle feet or catch technique or whatever they're gonna do down here. But you're gonna be inside shade, protecting from any slants. If they're gonna catch the ball, it has to be an amazing fade, one-handed, falling down catch because we're gonna be all over them. But we cannot give up this slant. And this slant wasn't a quick little boom right here. You know what I mean? This is a long developing slant, so it's not even a great play. But we cannot look like this. This looks terrible on film to college coaches. I know my college guys and NFL guys obviously know you're not gonna stand like this. The only time you'll see a guy like this standing out here is a linebacker who has to cover like a running back by himself, maybe a tight end, and he's like, oh shoot, he feels lost in space. So you'll see a guy sometimes if a running back comes in motion, he'll come out here and he'll guard a guy and he'll be standing like this. But if you're playing cornerback and you do this, man, they're gonna mark you off the list just from style points. It just doesn't look good, and it's not good technique. All right, if you're in the field, you're not gonna do this either. Just not the red zone. I'm saying you're never gonna be like this. Now you may be open, like facing this way, and you can use a shuffle technique. You're either gonna be like in a back pedal stance ready. You're gonna be maybe like cover two flat corners, so you'll be like 4 yards off. You'll be parallel and square, or you'll be parallel and square in the press technique, but you'll never be like this. So that's the number one. So we messed up from the jump. Okay. Now let's watch the rest of the route in the play. Beat us inside. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't condone fighting, right? Because it wastes time, it wastes energy. But I will tell you this: certain dudes, these receivers need to be scared. At least they need to think that we gonna like if they pull some stuff like this, man, there's a possible fight that could happen. You understand? So this is blatant disrespect, and he joking around and playing. Now if they're homies, like maybe they know each other, they're like, yo, chill out. But if there's another team, I'm not saying fight the dude, and he did smack the phone out of his hand, so kudos to him. But I would at least have to push the dude and push him. You know what I mean? Cause look, you see this, and receivers like I'm all for trash talking and stuff, but there's a fine line. There's a fine line, right? So if you want to do something like this, you may have to see these hands. That's what at least for him to be like, you know what, I don't want to fight. I don't want to get in a fight. I may look silly in front of coaches and scouts, but I'm gonna tell you something. College coaches, they like guys. Coaches like guys getting emotional and being in control of the emotions, talking trash and being passionate for the game. But look, man, you can't take it too far, yo. Like if y'all just by yourself and one-on-ones and 7-on-7, y'all just homies just out, and this ain't a school versus school. I get it, but be careful. All right. So he knocked his phone down. I'm probably gonna push you, dog, and then square up. I may have to push you and square up, even though I don't want it to be a fight. But sometimes lessons need to be taught. So that's why I always tell you guys, make sure y'all take a boxing class, some type of MMA, some type of martial arts, so y'all know how to fight. Because you don't want to just get into a fight and not know how to protect yourself. Definitely take that so you have some confidence, but let them know, like, hey, hold up, bro. I ain't the one that you ain't gonna put me on social media looking like that. Like just being disrespectful. I mean, you're gonna look silly sometimes because that's part of the game. Everybody does. But I just feel like this was disrespectful, right? You know what I mean? Like this is going too far. So you're gonna have to possibly see my hands if you pull something like that, Like I always felt like receivers should be scared of us. You know what I mean? But it is our fault for getting beat like this because we don't really know what we're doing. So that's all I'm saying, man. Y'all need to know the techniques. Definitely go through the whole channel and you'll watch it. You'll see. But yeah, they can't do that to us, man. I'm glad he slapped his phone out of his hand at least. But there needs to be some type of tension of, oh shoot, there may be a fight. That's all I'm saying. Because then the next time they go out there, they're going to question. They're going to be like, well, I'm not going to do that to him. You know, they may pick on somebody else, but you ain't going to do it over here, dude. Nah. All right? So anyways, and that's ball, man. This is how ball is. Make sure you guys watch the rest of the channels, the videos on the channel, so you can see the techniques. You go through if you scroll through, I make it hard on purpose because I want you guys. Hey, man, you're gonna have to invest some time. You're gonna have to either invest some money, some time to get what you want. That's just how it is. But I will say this: if you do take the time, like my young fella, my college football player Tucker did, you're gonna get better. Bottom line. All right. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask for the one-on-ones mastery program so you can learn these techniques. You can ball out. You can be confident. You can get these scholarships. You can get these contracts. You can be the man. Once you learn this stuff, you can be able to master it. Once you see it and you watch it every day, then you go and apply it and master it, man. I'm so excited for a lot of you guys. All right. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to shoot some more today. Let's get better, man. Peace.